Okay, welcome. It's been a while. I know things have been going on, and I'm not gonna jump back on Assassin's Creed Odyssey because I've gone long enough that I probably need to do like a brief rerun through just to acclimate myself to the controls and stuff some more. But I've been playing a bit of this, or I started playing Dishonored 2, which I hadn't experienced before, and it made me want to come back and do everything from the beginning. I've beaten this game once, but it was on the PC, and I may have used cheat codes. So I kind of want to challenge myself to do a little bit better at this and just play it from the console and see how it runs, and see if I can do any good at it, especially since I want to do a low chaos run. So it's been a few years at this point, so we'll see how it goes. I'm playing on easy because that's how I roll. I remember the very first time I played this, I lived with somebody who got a copy of it when it first came out, and we were all really excited because it looked really like steampunky and had kind of a Jules Verne bend to it. But at that point in time, I really wasn't good at first-person games, and I didn't engage with them very well, so all I really wanted to do was go and play Skyrim, so that's what I switched to. And I know it's a first-person game. I used to play it only in third person, though. I know, I'm weird.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else. And the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you. The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace. Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home, and bring good news.
Steady hand. That's it. Watch it.
Cast off line.
Casting off. We're away. Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long way.
A long way to bring bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic.
Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
You said that word a little
we
weird.
We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague.
This wasn't an awkward expedition dump at all.
Ho there! We're going up.
Sealed. Ready.
Turn it on the pipes. And she's rising.
I actually think this is a pretty cool idea, how this works. I'm not sure if that's how it would actually function in practice if somebody were to make one. I don't even know if such a thing exists, but it seems cool.
Fair voyage, sir.
It's been good traveling with you, Corvo.
You know what to do next time?
Yes, yes. The pressure was too low. All these new machines are touchy.
Hello, sir.
Corvo, you're back! Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales? Wait! Let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master. Okay, here we go. Did you see any monsters while traveling to the other isles? My nanny says the big ocean's full of them. But I think she only says that to scare me. Ooh.
Welcome home, Lord Protector. Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been. They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid.
Oh
A
no.
waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
Sorry, dude. Did I just kill a guy? Oh, come on. I walked over him. This is how good I am at stealth games, everybody. The stealth portion hadn't even started yet. That was ridiculous.
You know what to do next time?
Yes, yes. The pressure was too low.
Hello, sir.
Corvo, you're back! Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales? Wait! Let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master. Okay, here we go.
Sorry, dude. I promise I won't kill you this time. God.
Later, will you give me more climbing lessons? Someday I'm going to climb up to the rooftop.
Oh, that sounds like a recipe for your mom killing me.
While you were gone, let's see if you're still good at this. I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you. Okay, I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here I come. I'll find you. Where are you?
Are you even really trying?
Okay, you win. We should go now, so Mother can see you too. Ugh. Run with me! Follow me, Corvo!
I guess it's as good a way as any to introduce you to the stealth
Let's go! Come on!
mechanics. Wee royal child that definitely isn't mine illegitimately.
Welcome home, Lord Protector. Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been. They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell.
What are you doing? I need the bottle to draw the eye away from Campbell. I suppose I can paint him without the cider.
She'll see you at once.
Close to this stuff.
They're sick people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
I don't have a villain voice.
Corvo. 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
He sounds like a posh... What was... Torgo. That's what I'm thinking of.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to
Follow
me.
Captain.
What news have you
You
brought?
should leave them alone.
Oh.
I hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before. Knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine. Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here! Emily, get behind me! Look out! Another one! Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here... No more! Not again!
Mommy!
No! Get away from her! Corvo!
Mommy! Get away!
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one. You'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
Ward us all. Look at what he's done.
What?
Yes, he's killed the Empress. What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Take him.
Why wouldn't you just kill him right there?
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession, and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think. Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak. And that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time, and someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo.
Why did you keep him around long enough to brag about this to him? That was such a bad idea.
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
Baconators? Bread. Corvo, who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here's the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there and plant it on the outer door. When the bomb goes off, Make for the river and lose yourself in the sewers. You'll find some useful gear stashed there. One of the prison guards will leave a weapon just outside your cell, and good luck. We need you alive and well for what's to come. A friend. Oh, you couldn't leave that one door open though, bruh.
You always amuse me.
Okay, I can get under tables. And I can use money. I'm not going to assassinate.
Execution tomorrow.
That's a thing. We're doing low chaos, which means...
It's on account of Corvo, the one who killed the Empress and abducted his daughter, Emily.
So it's an occasion.
Right. A social event for the high and mighty.
Get a few more before they get
Lord
you.
Protector get his head chopped off.
You're as bad as us betting on the dogfights.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Dad bastard. He used to spit my food.
He'll be back through.
No, stupid goddamn.
It's always interesting that they always have the exact same things to mumble about, really.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted.
Now I am going to try to do this without being seen by enemies, but definitely without killing
dignitaries
anybody. We'll see if that goes.
Good for you. I hated that guy.
If you could just release convicts so they could cause trouble, that would be helpful. Ow. Ah, delicious potted whale meat. And jellied eels.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled 1 week's notice.
I've definitely done this before. Need to save often. Especially since the goal is to try not to get seen. I have an entire bullet I could use. It's going to be amazing if I use it.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Corvo's unconscious again. Though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
Duty officers report. Corvo Otano, formerly the Royal Protector, will be brought in for interrogation. This is of utmost importance. The Lord Regent and High Overseer Campbell will conduct the questioning themselves, follow their orders without hesitation, and keep the torture under control. If Corvo dies in his hands instead of getting the public execution the Lord Regent wants, it will be your head that rolls next. They sound like such nice people. This was initially really challenging for me the first time I played it, I think because I was so just used to stealth killing. But that really does affect the game so heavily and in a way that I wasn't really used to dealing with. Once a child shows the proper inclination, he is marked. Overseers are assigned to the study the subject surreptitiously, in order to determine whether this inclination is supported by cosmological conditions or other signs, ongoing throughout the year. At the end of the cycle, those befitting further testing are removed from their homes some hours before dawn and must begin to march to an outpost outside the city. There the children undergo ritual preparation and evaluation until the last night of the month of rain, when they will make a pilgrimage to Whitecliff. During an elaborate ceremony, it is determined which of the children will become overseers and which must be put down. Well, that sounds pleasant.
Try something. Outsider's eyes. I'm getting spooked.
Okay. Thought I could lure him over, but alas not. Go ahead and save that.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
I love it when they don't pay attention. Cha. No. Damn.
Nothing after all.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
I think my goal to, like, not be seen has been kind of ruined already, but I'm gonna just go ahead and go with it. So long as I don't have to catch and kill them, that's the... There was some additional stuff around here, surely. Here we go.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
I can't wait to see his head roll. Not everyone did, but I really like the Empress.
Did you say your sister was?
Your sister, Chopper.
solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escorts to the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Did I tell you about the time I almost caught that guy who killed the Empress?
Shut up.
These ones, if I remember correctly, I actually want to put in the trash because the explosive could kill them otherwise. Ow. Well, managed that without being seen, at least. I'm also aware that people have done, like, no powers playthroughs of this, which I can't conceive of, but at least you get to play through the first level and get an idea of what that would be like. Corvo, if you're reading this, it means our plan worked and you've broken free from Coleridge. One of our contacts has hidden weapons for you somewhere deeper in the sewers. Grab the gear and find Samuel, where these tunnels dump out into the river. He will bring you to us, a friend who will meet you soon.
You think he had help? Who'd know how to do that?
Bottle Street gang, maybe. Watch for booby traps. Could be some down here by the look of it.
Good. If we're lucky, one of them will get Corvo.
You're afraid of him? He's Sir Conan. It's all merchants and whores down there.
Kids like you never saw what he was like. I saw him fight 3-to-1 in the practice yard. He's a whirlwind.
I hope it's me that finds him.
I hope it is too.
Amanda and I only had enough coin to buy half the elixir we need. Even that's all gone now, and there's nothing to do but wait. We're very sick, and there's no place above to hide from the city watch. They're breaking into houses all over our district, so we'll stay... Get up on you? I can. Let's see. Doesn't seem like there's much to do with that, though. Oh well, it's worth a try. Get up on that? Aha! I can. Doesn't seem much of a reason to, though.
Aren't we supposed to load the bodies in the carts headed to the flooded district?
Yeah, screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague, do you? No.
Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just jump them down there. The rats.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody.
He also
Any
didn't
evidence
pay
as to his
taxes.
whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
Ooh, incendiary bolts, nice. Oh. Is there? Yes, there is. Okay. Okay. Greetings, Corvo, or should I say Lord Protector, as you were known before that title was wrongfully taken from you. We are servants of the Empire and of the true Empress, a group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons, crafted for you of the finest materials in the Isles, and meet with our man, Samuel, near where the tunnels spill into the Wrenhaven River. All haste and luck, we share a common purpose. Special equipment. Okay, what do we got? I am going to use the sleep darts if I'm going to use any of those things, so... But I'm gonna try not to use those. If you're too daft to remember, look for your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey, got it? If you want your share, you'll sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. Okay. $311, is that what it's gonna be? I think? Maybe? Nope. Oh, it's behind it. 451, okay. Four. 5. Okay, sweet. Anything else in here? Doesn't look it.
He won't get past me, sir. Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you're done. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard.
I mean, like, he's not wrong.
Smells like a dead Reaper in here. Probably is. They come here to die sometimes in the dark. Just slip into the water, don't come out.
Also can't let them fall in the water. That's the other thing about being careful about which ones I shoot.
Huh? Dan! Help!
Damn it. Ugh. How far back am I gonna have to reload for that? That's, ugh. That's one thing about the second game. That quick save function is really important when you're trying to be super careful about this. Okay, not that far off.
He won't get past me, sir. Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard. Smells like a dead Weeper in here.
Okay, save.
Stay alert, you worms. He's not getting out this way on my watch. Huh? Hey, I heard that.
Maybe wind or something. Ha! You little bastard. Someone help me out! Take
Well, I have been seen, but I think there's one guy left. Maybe. Well, guess not. Dead Hermit's okay. It's here by the Wren Haven I'll make my last home. It stinks to the void, but my grandmom's hagfish stew will drive the odor away. I remember sailing out on this river to the great ocean, that vast blinding light and blue water. I was a tender 15, and our nets were always full to bursting. The old days before everything went to shit. Anyway it goes. It's either the boots of the watch against my skull or the teeth of the rats on my bones, or the trembles of the plague all over my skin. Don't matter none to me. Y'all lead such happy and full lives, man. Everything over there. Maddie used up all my sleep darts. But I used them without drowning anybody. That's the important thing. Because if you hit one of the ones when they're along the walkways and they fall in the water, that counts as a kill. Just instantly drown. Like it takes a second. Just like real people.
Attention Dunwall Village. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
Corvo, over here.
Absolutely, in 2 seconds. There was something in the water here. Why aren't I finding it?
I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. Well, they said you'd come out here. I could still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
2
Look
seconds,
around
dude.
if you need. I'll be here. Just don't take too long.
There we go.
Get in. We've got a hot meal and a warm bed waiting for you.
Okay, how badly did I do? Who did I kill? Where? Ah, whatever. I must have left somebody on the floor near where there were some rats or something.
This is the Hound Pit's pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
Samuel the boatman has smuggled you across the river from Coleridge. Works for a movement. Brought you... Okay. I'm gonna do my exploring after the levels progressed a little. I get more gear.
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress.
We found our man. Even after 6 months in Coleridge prison...
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pit's pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry. You must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes.
So...
Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep.
I know this is partially me being judgmental of the art style, but none of these people look trustworthy.
Good to have you with us, Corvo. Nothing against the other.
That was bugging me.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil's run out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. The oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
Oh, money.
Perfect. Now plug it in. Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Send the lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Okay. Just barely not enough to... Let me go find another coin, dude.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can. Very well. You know best. Let me know if you need anything more.
Through no fault of my own, that the average citizen has expressed a preference for Sokolov's elixir over my own formula, sold as Piero's remedy, a name I did not choose if you must know the truth. The public has spoken its usual message of idiocy, spending their coin as a means of selecting Sokolov's formula over mine, which I believe to be equal if not superior. Much has been made over the popularity of these concoctions as a means of resisting this remarkable new plague. I say remarkable because this strain works with an efficiency we have not seen in the history of the Empire. This plague, now making its way through the city of Dunwall, is unrivaled in its effectiveness. I have studied it with the blood of those affected, and it is nearly perfect, elegant, in fact. And while it is true that Piero's remedy and Sokolov's elixir are known to protect the body against the plague equally, my own has properties not fully understood which relate to the mind itself and the spirit, and it is in this way that my formula wins out. Here is where one should pay attention to this contest, for you see Sokolov's elixir, with its emphasis on the brute animal body, in its crass goo better suited for livestock, is a crass goo better suited for livestock. The subtle and secret variance in the key ingredients making up Piero's remedy ensure that it works on the higher functions that separate humankind from the mindless blue-jawed hagfish swimming in the Wrenhaven River. Whatever, dude. Piero, no, I will not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal, TV and ore. What's wrong with the metals in Bristol? King Sparrow feathers. If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the Academy everything you needed was paid for by tariff and handed out willy-nilly, but this is my bar and what's left of it, and we're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials, and everything else, so you've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city is in ruins, so no one's going to miss any of the odd crap you seem to need. They all seem to get along really well. Dead counter responsibilities. Commissioned by the Lord Regent in the face of the growing plague crisis, the dead counter is a position that will only be given to officers, usually of junior or middle grades. In most matters of edict or curfew enforcement, these officers will defer to the acting officer on duty. However, any dead counter will have command in situations related to the plague and the handling of the dead, including those with late-stage plague victims, called weepers in common parlance. Starting in the month of rain, interested officers may apply for the test, and if accepted, for the 2-week training tour. Pay will be administered in coin and rotations of elixir, and at 1.5 normal pay grade. Gross. Whale vivisection. Remarkably, each specimen I had the pleasure of studying during the voyage possessed some minor variance of physiology. On the second leg of the trip, east of Tivia, the crew hauled aboard a female, some 42 feet in length. I estimate she weighed 35 tons, and the ship sat low, rocking side to side through the night with her thrashing. By candlelight I took her apart, sketching and taking notes. Against her bellowing I cut into the massive tentacles around her mouth. Within I found row upon row of teeth and a baleen running along the upper jaw. Through this broom-like structure, I assumed she filtered food from the water that was too small to be chewed. Whale oil processing. They secure the beast with hooks, with lines cast from the main ship, so all of this is just how they catch whales and such. Refilling station, and that's that thing over there. You!
Tell me what I can make for you. Tell me what I can make for you.
Oh, you're not gonna offer to send me to bed or anything? Okay, fine. Whatever.
My break with the Academy was explosive, for lack of a better word. I had to rebuild from scratch, but so much the better. I was sick of using tools made by lesser men.
Okay, we got that. Not really much else to be done.
You must have known Sokolov at court. Clever, yes, but fundamentally a second-rate.
Okay, nothing to be had here. Oh,
Oh,
hello.
my. You startled me.
River traffic is
you
forbidden
could only
from
do
landing in the
cargo.
distillery district
I suppose
due
you're
to risk of
practicing for
infectious
your-
contact.
Well,
Violators will be taken
you're
to the
much
flooded
younger than I
district
expected.
for treatment and
Do
rehabilitation.
make yourself at home. Terrible you got blamed for the death of the Empress, Mr. Spirit.
She's just still talking, isn't she?
You've met Piero. Good. You'll want to get some rest now. You'll be needed soon.
I know my room is upstairs, but there's stuff to be had.
Do not attempt to
Harpooner
house or care
songs.
for a friend or family member who shows signs of blood on their face and chest area. The only way to
Yes,
help them
very much
is
so.
to bring them to the city watch. They will be taken to the flooded district for treatment.
Of course he did. whatever they're told.
Okay. If the Admiral trusts him, then so will I.
Yeah, thanks for the vote of confidence, lady. Okay. Simple setup. And when I go and see what's his nuts again, I'll be able to upgrade my mask. So, oh, my lights are doing something funky. Okay. Super bright here. I mean, like, if you go from playing 2 back to this,
Hello,
it's really light here.
Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that many call magic, and now these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
Ah, blink. You cannot save her. All work and no play. Corvo, I am very sad. They say that you're dead like Mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. These things are just so interesting. They make me think of War of the Worlds.
days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
Okay. Okay. Dark vision seems like the important one for now.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
You got it, buddy. Bone charms. Okay. Wait. Something was shining over here. Oh, it's just a book. All these bone charms. Let's see. I have 7. Drop assassination, not using that. Enemies miss more often. Good lungs. Okay. That seems like a good start for now. Now, the main thing that I want to deal with before I go and talk to these assholes is, if I'm not mistaken, yes, there are runes around here.
Infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
That's one. I think the next thing that I would like to do it's always important to upgrade that one quickly. I'm also going to want to update my agility soon too. Well, there's that then. Stuff to toy with over there, I know that much. We've got the major thing by virtue of finding the rune.
What can I do for you?
Oh, sweet. All right. A major thing. See useful objects and security systems through walls as well. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade my jump.
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore. That's what he said. Says he was in the Navy.
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The Old Port District has been added to the evacuation list. The Weeper count for the month of siege has increased. The Lord Regent has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and stay loyal.
Okay, I kind of appreciate that there's a reason for you getting money for specific things, and it's because that guy has specific supplies that he needs. That tracks a little better for me.
Attention Dunwall citizens.
I meant to do that.
The river crust infestation has spread downriver, as far as the river mouth and flooded district. Do not attempt to approach or destroy a river crust. Any items recovered from doing so are considered state property.
Okay, I do like that double jump.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hell Pits.
Oh, Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
Okay. We want her uncle to not die. We want to get rid of that guy. Easy peasy.
Ready to go? Just give the signal. It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. And there are the real odd birds living on the fringes, like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. Don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Okay. What a good jumping off point. I'm going to come back to this later. I want to thank y'all for coming in and watching me. I'm going to try to get these up here a little bit more regularly, and we'll see if we can set up a more consistent schedule here in the future. If you want to watch any previous streams, you can hop on over to my my YouTube channel under the same name. And if you're watching on YouTube, come over and watch us live sometime. Y'all have a great afternoon.